For just £5 a month, you can get early access to all of our podcast episodes, copies of our script, access to further information, and that is just the tip of the iceberg. Head over to patreon.com/Sunday Night Mystery. £5 a month. That's cheaper than 15 minutes of parking at Bristol Airport. Yeah, I know, it's crazy, isn't it? Welcome back to Sunday Night Mystery, where we unravel the intricate details of some of the most baffling cases in history. I'm Brett, and tonight we begin by visiting the quaint seaside town of Swanage in Dorset. Linda Millard was a 48-year-old mum who lived a seemingly ordinary life. However, her fate took a dark turn on a fateful night in March 1996 when she vanished without a trace. Join us as we delve into the perplexing case of the disappearance, exploring the events leading up to Linda's vanishing and the chilling connections to organised crime and murder. What ensued was a baffling mystery that intertwined with organised crime, murder, the web of unanswered questions. On the eve of Linda's disappearance, she was enjoying a cheerful evening with friends in Portishead near Bristol. Little did they know it would be the last time they saw Linda alive. Amidst the laughter and wine, she talked about her plans to move to the West Country. Appearing her usual cheerful self, little did she know, ominous shadows lurked beneath the surface of her seemingly idyllic life. The following day, Linda's Austin Mini Metro was discovered locked on the grassy headland of Battery Point in Portishead, with her shoes inside and no sign of the 48-year-old. The story unfolds against the backdrop of two cars, a Range Rover found on the 6th of December 1995 in a snowy country lane outside the Essex village of Rettendon, with the bodies of 3 drug dealers shot at close range inside. The other, the Austin Mini Metro, found on the 1st of March 1996, locked and parked on the grassy headland of Battery Point in Portishead, overlooking the Bristol Channel, with Linda Millard's shoes inside. What happened between these two dates reveals a backdrop of organised crime, hinting at a web of intrigue and suspicion, suggesting the notorious triple murder may have played a part in Linda's disappearance. She was last seen at 9:30 a.m. on March the 1st, 1996, and reported missing later that evening. Despite initial suggestions of suicide by authorities, Linda's family vehemently denied any such notions, citing her lack of suicidal tendencies and the absence of a suicide note. As the investigation unfolded, startling revelations about Linda's personal life emerged. Just days before her disappearance, Linda had uncovered guns and pornography belonging to her then boyfriend. Disturbed by the discovery, Linda sought refuge with close friends Richard and Patricia Hook in Portishead. Her departure from her partner was prompted by suspicions regarding his potential involvement in the murder of 3 drug dealers in Essex. A leaked police intelligence report suggested a possible connection between Linda's disappearance and the notorious gangland triple murder. Linda's ex-partner, who had ties to Essex, was suspected of illicit activities, including drug funding and involvement in the murders. Despite extensive inquiries, no arrests were made, leaving Linda's fate shrouded in uncertainty. The police report is dated the 3rd of March 1996, 2 days after Linda's disappearance. It details concerns Linda is said to have expressed to close friends about her partner and his possible links to the Rettendam murders. These friends were interviewed by the police as part of the missing person case, and in their statement, Linda had left her partner after an incident on the 7th of December 1995. It's understood the couple were watching the evening news that day after Craig Rolfe, Tony Tucker, Pat Tate, gang of criminals known as the Essex Boys, were murdered. Linda thought her partner had some knowledge or involvement in the killings. She was so disgusted, she left him. The police report said Linda Millard believed her partner was involved in funding drugs, counterfeit perfume and pornographic videos. Linda initially sought refuge with friends in Portishead mid-February 1996, but her partner found her on the 28th of February and she disappeared 2 days later. In describing her ex-partner, the police report said he has 5 or 4 houses in Essex, each worth about £500,000 with no visible means of income. He's described as very flash, jetting off to Portugal to sort out business. Police have advised that a 51-year-old man was interviewed at the time of the original investigation and allowed his property to be searched, but no evidence of any wrongdoing was found. No charges were ever brought. I thought you might be interested in a brief overview of the Rettendam or the Essex Boys murder. To add context to this story, is simply a summary of the complex case explaining the chilling events surrounding the Rettendam murders, a case that shocked a quiet village to its core. It's very much a web of dark secrets, brutal betrayals, violence and revenge. In December 1995, the tranquil countryside of Rettendam was shattered when a Range Rover was found with 3 bodies inside: Craig Rolfe, Tony Tucker, Pat Tate. Known local gangsters who'd been brutally executed. Detectives faced the daunting task of piecing together the sequence of events leading to the triple murder. The victims, notorious for their criminal activities, had amassed enemies, leaving investigators with a web of suspects and motives to untangle. Speculations ran rampant as theories emerged about the killers' identities and their motivations. From personal vendettas to drug debts and underworld rivalries, the case seemed to delve deeper into the realm of organised crime with each revelation. Essex Police launched Operation Century, employing covert tactics to gather intelligence and pressure suspects linked to the murders. However, the operation took a dark turn, overshadowed by illegal methods and threats that only added to the complexity of the case. In a high-profile trial, Michael Steele and Jack Holmes faced charges based on the testimony of a so-called supergrass. Amidst accusations of fabrication and intense scrutiny, the court wrestled with the truth behind the Rettendam murders, seeking justice for the victims and closure for the community. As the trial concluded and verdicts were reached, the scars left by the Rettendam murders continued to reveal more questions. Jack Holmes and Michael Steele were convicted of the triple murder but maintained their innocence and lodged a series of unsuccessful appeals. In an upcoming report to the Criminal Cases Review Commission, a team of former Metropolitan Police detectives collaborating with Jack Holmes' legal representatives will argue that errors in the investigation led to the wrongful conviction of the accused. David Wells, representing Holmes, emphasised the sensitive nature of the case, citing concerns over non-disclosure and potential corruption. Meanwhile, the unresolved mystery surrounding the triple murder continues to capture public intrigue. spawning numerous theories and even inspiring cinematic adaptations. Among these is speculation about a contract issued by Essex crime syndicates, possibly involving individuals from Canning Town, London. Another angle outlined in a 1996 police report suggests connections to the drug scene in London and Kent, with claims that the victims owed a significant debt to an unnamed entity. After serving 22 years of a life sentence, Jack Holmes, one of the convicted killers in the infamous Essex Boys triple murder case, has been released from prison. After being imprisoned in 1998, Jack Holmes had his sentence reduced by 2 years in 2018 for exemplary behaviour. Despite his release, Mr. Holmes continues to fight to clear his name, with ongoing legal efforts supported by the Criminal Case Review Commission. The triple murder, which sparked national attention and inspired a film, remains a contentious case, with questions surrounding lost evidence and alternative accounts from individuals involved. Over the years, multiple reviews and investigations have failed to provide closure to Linda's family. The case remains one of Avon and Somerset Police's longest unsolved missing persons cases. For Linda's daughter Yvonne and her siblings, the search for answers continues. In a statement, Yvonne shared that not a day goes by when her and her siblings don't think about their mum and wonder what happened that day. They appeal to the public for information that could shed light on the events surrounding their mother's disappearance. The disappearance of Linda Millard stands as a haunting reminder of the mysteries that lurk beneath the surface of seemingly tranquil communities. As authorities and loved ones alike grapple with unanswered questions, Linda's story serves as a stark reminder of the enduring impact of unresolved disappearances and the quest for justice in the face of darkness. Though the years may pass, the memory of Linda and the quest for answers will never fade. Join us next time as we delve into another chilling mystery that continues to confound investigators and haunt communities. Till then, stay vigilant and never forget those who've been lost to the shadows. Till next week, stay safe, and remember, the truth may be hidden, but as long as we keep the investigation alive, it's never truly lost. I'm Brett, and I'll see you next time on Sunday Night Mystery. Stay curious, stay vigilant, and be sure to guard yourself against the darkness that surrounds us all. I'll see you next week, Sunday Night Mystery.